So I have absolutely no idea how well the mic's going to pick me up because I've put it in a different place. Kind of connected to the guard at the bottom. Should stop the wind coming up. But we'll see whether that works or not. I guess we'll test it. Going out for breakfast. There's a big group meeting at a church that's local to me. I thought, I've not been out for a little while. Well, the weather's been a bit shite. Well, the weather's been bad, and also I'm at 570 miles. My service is due at 600. I'm booked in, but it's not for another week and a half. So unfortunately, I've just been keeping the bike sat still. Figure this is only like a few miles there. The service is about 20 miles away. Not even that, but I'll go to work and then go from work straight to it. So I'll get the I'll more or less hit bang on 600 miles as I get to my service, which is really well timed. Well, including the sort of jolly. Just need to get some cash out for this breakfasty morning. Well, cash done. Let's do it. So it's the first time I've been to like any sort of bikery meet, so I'm looking forward to it. It's also at a church that is kind of across the road-ish from a place called Dearden Motorcycles, and they're like my local Aprilia. They do a few, I'll have a look later, but they're a local Aprilia and a couple of other bike dealerships. And I think I'm basically leaning towards the RS660 as my next bike, obviously, all being well with theory, direct access, etc. And if that's the case, I might drop in while I'm there. It's only 10 minutes to get to where I'm going. And it'd also be really nice having the dealership that I bought the bike from literally around the corner. Because at the moment where I bought this MT-125 from, it is close to my work, it was around the corner from work, but a bit of a trek from my house. But I mean, that's fine. Yeah, it's nice to be out on the bike again. It's probably been a good 10 days it's been out on her. Oh, I feel like I've got all the goodies set up really well now. What I enjoy everything I've got for the most part. Like I've got the tail bag turned up. Oh, just before my last ride actually, so a couple of weeks now. It's just so handy being able to throw my locks and stuff in there without having to throw a backpack on. I've got nice warmer gloves for a bit of this wintry riding. Got on my mic. I've had to downgrade the quality of the video to try and get dual audio. You can only do it at 5.7K instead of the 8K, so we'll see what that looks like. See what it looks like. See if this mic even catches my voice where I put it. It's kind of at my chin, so it might pick up nothing anyway. The cyclists. The worst. So on my last video, I ended up making shorts out of it instead and just overplaying audio over all of it, like music and stuff, just because. So I went out with the Instant 360 Mic Air and I put it in a different place, which to be fair I could try again, but I didn't have the wind muffler on and it caught up all of my breathing. Turns out I'm a disgustingly heavy breather when I ride my bike. Bro. And I don't know what that's about. Oh, that is a bitter wind. I'm glad I put my softy in my my tailback. Again, it's 10 minutes though, that's it. Concerned this might just hit my leg, but quite sunny. Yeah, it would be nice to have a bike that doesn't struggle to hit 60 going up the hill. I am aware that I'm still limited to below 7,500 revs, so I know a lot of this power comes from towards the top end, so once it's had its first service, I'll get a better feel for it. Now I dropped that to 5th there to try and accelerate, and it doesn't really do a lot, but potentially 4th might give me something. Oh god. That's really bright. So that's interesting. I just, for the first time I saw it, seen the VVA come on for something other than just acceleration. I hit 60 and the VVA clicked in. I'm guessing that's the entire purpose of it, to help me achieve a higher top end speed. I could change it between acceleration and top end. It's lovely. It is such a nice bike. I love it. I couldn't really ask for a better beginner bike, to be honest with you. I'm turning left here somewhere. Oh, second left. First time I've seen the little two. Here. I need to turn around, I think. I have no idea where I'm going. I have my suspicions. I guess it's here. Huh. Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Let's go there. Ooh, that's a doozy. Well, during my stop off, the heavens decided to open. Now I'm riding back while the ground is so much wetter than I would have wanted. Oh well. Okay, so that did in Piaggio, Vespa, Aprilia and Moto Guzzi. Lovely. Need to drop in there one day. Have a look at the RS660. Alright. Shell Winston. Oh, it's going to be such a dull ride home. I'm so paranoid riding in the wet. Can't tell if that's a really strong wind as well, but obviously nothing around me is moving. Just is the general pace of the bike when you're doing 60, I suppose. Just keeping the revs very low, taking everything nice and gently. Again, don't love riding in the rain. Well, it's actually not raining now, to be fair, it's just the floor's wet and cold. Tire grip would be sucky. I'd rather not slide this. Shame, it was so nice when I first went out for breakfast and then it just absolutely hammered it down while I was parked up. Breakfast was bloody good though. Where I went was it's called the Lighthouse Church, and it was a biker's breakfast, and it was all old boys on like Vulcanesses and Harleys and all that style of bike, the cruisers. And they're all bloody lovely. Every single person's dressed fully in black. And then I rock up, bright orange check shirt, bright blue bike. I can count on one hand how many bikes varied in colour. I was like, oh wow, I sound like a sore thumb, quite literally bright orange helmet. A stupid fucking duck on my handlebars. All absolutely lovely people though. It was fantastic little breakfast. Alright, I bloody hate this. Right, theoretically. It's actually quite nice, I can actually see the dry mark, which is lovely. As I'm getting further towards home, I have my suspicions that it's actually rain over here. This is ridiculous. What the hell? I went 7 minutes away from my house and it's hammered it down, which was weird because I checked the forecast, there was no rain due. And lo and behold, I actually get back towards my house, again, 7 minutes away, and it's blowing dry, so the forecast was right for me. Just wasn't correct for where I was going. But I didn't check where I was going because it was 7 minutes away. Oh well, this is just lovely. What the hell? Blowing bloody dry. Mostly bone dry. Still not going to push it too much, but hey. Lovely. I reckon I'm still a mile or two away from home. I've just ticked over to 5. Oh, hang on, maybe there was a bit of rain in. I just hit 508 miles on this thing. So I really will just about tick over to 600 miles when I get to my service in a week's time. Just means I can't go out again between now and then, which is a shame, but oh well. Okay, no, maybe it has rained here. Well, the engine braking a little bit. I'm glad there's no cars behind me. I'm gonna go as slow as I want. Makes sense. Not with that big chunk of mud. Obviously, I am by no means an experienced rider. But I did see a video from an experienced chap who goes, you get a lot of people that try and avoid the iron manhole covers because obviously they're slippy, absolutely understandable. It's like, but almost to a detriment, like they will almost swerve out the way of them, which by the sheer nature of swerving out the way of it ends up being more of a hazard than just going straight over them. And if you just go straight over them, you're going to have no issues. It's not going to be a bad time for you. Straight line, perfect. Obviously, if I can set myself up to not go over it initially, fine, perfect. But yeah, for the most part, I don't worry about it too much. Very confused by the weather here. Lovely. Give me neutral.